Hi guys, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to talk about how you can use your MEXC exchange for you to place trades, for you to monitor your trades, for you to collect your profits. But right before that, this video is only for those who registered their MEXC account under my link. So I've included this link over here and also this QR code. Please scan this QR code and sign up for your MEXC account under this link before we proceed. You can also type in this bit.ly/maxcsifu link on your browser, on the search browser, and you will lead to another page where you can sign up for your MEXC account for free. So please sign up your MEXC account first before we proceed. Okay, so you can either scan this or just type in that in this URL into your browser and you can sign up from there. So immediately after you have typed this URL on your browser, you will be led to this page. Once you scan the QR code and or you type in the URL in your browser, you'll be led to this page where you can see this email and mobile and welcome to MEXC. First login count as a sign up. So if you don't have any MEXC account yet, this will consider your sign up. And for those of you who already has your previous MEXC account, I will need you to re-register a new MEXC account using another email by using this link. It is important that you sign up using this link is because that if there's any problem that you face on your technical error of your account, I have someone that I can refer to. Please make sure that you sign up your new MEXC account by following or using this link that I provided earlier. Scan the QR code to sign up from here. So from this page, what you're going to do is that I will advise most of the time use your email in order for you to sign up for your new account instead of mobile. The reason is because email there is it's going to be easier for you to recover your account in case there's anything happens that you tend to forget your password and stuff like that. It's easier for you to recover the account as compared to mobile. If you change your mobile number, then you might going to mix up, which mobile number that you have used previously that you register for this MEXC account. So it is possible that you registered using the email account is going to be way much easier. So what you can do right here is to key in your email account. Just type in whatever email account right here. This case, I'm just going to key in my own email account just to give it a try. And then I'm going to click next. Then there's going to be this slider screen popped up. You just need to slide the slider over. And it will ask you to key in the password. So once you key in the password, you need to follow this criteria right here. So you cannot just simply click in, whatever numbers there. So you need to follow this criteria that it is have to be consist of 10 to 128 characters maximum, at least one uppercase letter, at least one lowercase letter, at least one number, at least one symbol, and stuff like that. So please make sure that you follow this criteria. And on this referral code is very, very important. When you sign up using the QR code or the URL that provided earlier, this optional code, you can't do anything to change that. So if you sign up not by using my referral code or not scanning through the QR code that I provided earlier, you need to type in this referral code over here before you click on the sign up button. Okay, please remember to do that, because if you don't do that, it will consider your sign up is under the main usual sign up or regular sign up through the exchange right away. That is not following the link right here. So make sure that if you are not scanning the QR code earlier, please make sure that you type in this referral code in before you click your sign up button. So what is this referral code? Is MEXC dash number 1 J capital P X Z. So please make sure that you type in this before you go on that. But for those of you who key in the URL code and also the QR code just now, you won't be able to click anything on that. So it's already hard coded in that. So that's fine with that. So next step, just tick onto this small box button right here and click sign up. That's it. Okay, so that's for the sign up of your free MEXC account. Once you've signed up, you will lead to another page that looks something like this. This is your main page of your MEXC account. So there are a couple of things over here that you will see on the main page. Of course, a lot of things, it tends to be a little bit overwhelming. So don't worry about that. I'm going to bring you on a step-by-step basis how you can use this MEXC account in terms of the wallets, how you can place a trade, how you can collect a profit and stuff like that. So everything will be covered in this video. All right, so let's begin. Number one, the very first thing that you need to do is to have your verification done. But this is optional because MEXC haven't really set a rules that you need to get your account verified in order for you to trade with MEXC. So where to do your verification is basically hover your mouse onto this icon right here. This is your profile button, and go to your identifications and follow the step by step in order for you to do your advanced KYC right here. Okay, so you just click onto the verify button and just follow the on-screen instruction from there and get your account verified. But of course, yet again, this is not compulsory, so you can choose to opt out this one if you do not wish to verify your account at first at this very moment, until the day that probably MEXC said that you need to get your account verified before you can trade. Then this is the place where you need to do your verifications. Okay, so that's done. And number two is that how you are going to use your wallet. There are plenty of wallets right here. Hover your mouse onto this wallet button. So if you can't see your wallet button, just click onto this MEXC icon or logo on this side and hover your mouse to the wallet button right here. So just click one time on this word wallet. It will bring you to this page right here where on the left side corner, you will see the overview button, the spot button, futures, fiat, copy trade, transaction history, and so on. What you need to use is mostly on these first two buttons only. Okay, so let's click onto the first one, which is the spot wallet. Now in this spot wallet, you can see that I already have some balance right here, which is a 54.78 USDT. That is equivalent to this currency that I have already set. You can also set your preference currency that you want to display over here by just clicking on this one, and you can choose which currency that you want it to display. So in my case, I want it to display in a Malaysian ringgit, and I'm just going to choose this one, MYR. Okay, so in order for you to choose some other one, just hover your mouse over here onto this small arrow button. You can just click onto that, then it will display in USD for you. So it's pretty straightforward. Okay, now what is going to be the difference between this spot wallet and also future wallet? Now spot wallet is being used for you to place your spot position, while futures is for you to use it to trade derivatives of futures trading. And these two wallets are not interconnected. Whatever balance over here will be used only for spot trading, and whatever balance in your futures wallet will be used only for futures trading. So it is not interrelated at all. So it is important that you understand that what is going to be the difference between these two wallets, because when you comes to futures trading, there will be a stage where you need to take note on the liquidation price, which I'm going to explain slightly in a bit. Okay, so spot wallet is the one that you use when you transfer funds in and out of your MEXC account. So for instance, you don't have any balance right here, since this is your new account, so you don't have any balance right here. You wanted to fund your accounts in order for you to start trading. How you should fund your accounts is where you need to go and buy crypto. Okay, so where to buy crypto, you need to hover your mouse over this button right here. There will be a few options available for you in order for you to purchase your collateral coin, which is your USDT, in order for you to start trading. It's either you can use a debit credit card, global bank transfer, quick buy sell, P2P trading, and MasterCard new. This is a new options that made available by MEXC, which is quite cool. But unfortunately, if you're going to choose to purchase USDT by using debit or credit card, there will be only quite a limited banks allowed. Okay, for example, like when I click onto that, it will display this feature unavailable pop-up screen, whereby I'm unable to use this feature in order for me to fund my account. And there's an option here for me to go to the third party. So when I click onto this button, it will lead me to this one where I can have a few options. I can purchase through banks. These are all the third party apps that I can use in order for me to purchase cryptocurrency to fund my MEXC account. Now, please take note that all these third-party accounts right here are not related to MEXC. It is not MEXC. It's just that MEXC use this third party in order for you to purchase USDT, and this third party will basically send the USDT to your MEXC account in order for you to use it to trade. Always try to or to say that always try to choose those that with a lower fee. When you click onto this one Bangsa, it would actually shows you how much on the fee that they are going to charge you. This is going to be the rate when a unit price, let's say for example you bought 1 USDT, you are only going to get this amount. Okay, so these are going to be the changes and also the fees that's going to be charged by this particular third party seller. Okay, so when you click onto the next one, let's say MoonPay or this one Mercurial and also Simplex, do you notice that the moment when I click onto that, this rate will actually change? Like for this one, pay attention onto this one, like 0.98, this one is 0.93, this one is 0.91, and this one is 0.91 as well. So for all these third-party seller right here, they will give different rates. So always try to choose one that has the lowest rate in order for you to purchase that. Okay, so what's next is that of course I won't be using this option that much. Okay, and it is just showing you that one of the options that you can use in order for you to fund your account. Okay, if you wish to use this third party, when you choose this one, what you need to do on this right hand side here, you need to check this button, accept and continue, and click on the continue button and just follow the on-screen instruction from there. Okay, it's pretty straightforward and simple. Now, what is the other options in order for you to fund your account is this express button. So this express button is basically you are purchasing through the third party as well. Okay, you see that when I click onto that, it will ask you to like how much of cryptocurrency you want to purchase by using which currency that you're currently having right now, which is like the currency that your bank actually using. For this one, if I'm going to click onto this, it is still going to lead me to the third-party apps like what I'm showing you just now. Like for this one, third party, you still have that Banksa, MoonPay, Mercury, and Simplex. So when you click onto this Express again, on the right side here, can you see that payment method? Even though it shows you by using Visa card or MasterCard, if I'm going to click onto this one, it is going to show me that this payment by using my debit or credit card, it is going to be lead to this Banksa, Mercurial, Moonplay, and Simplex as well. So it's going to be the same thing that they're going to lead to the third party purchase. So what I would say that for this express and third party, basically both of them are the same thing. Okay, what is the difference between these two options here is this P2P. P2P, it is basically peer-to-peer option. Okay, so peer-to-peer option is basically there are some particular sellers right here that is selling this amount of USDT and they're going to charge this. And this one, to be honest, I do not know what currency is this. In order for you to check the currency that you are currently using in your bank account, click onto this fiat button. On this drop down menu, click onto that. You have basically three currencies that you can only use at this moment of time. Probably at a later stage, they might be making some other currencies that is available and they might need to get some new vendors or sellers of this USDT to be available on the MEXC exchange. But until then, these are the only three currency available right now. If you wish to purchase any of these by using any of this currency, for example, this VND, I think it's supposed to be Vietnam dollar or something like that. I assume, okay, maybe it's Vietnam dollar. And over here, you will see that payment method by using bank account on the right side is restricted. You need to scroll until you can find some seller that allows you to purchase from them. Now, why you can see it restricted right here? It is because this account that I'm showing you right now, I do not did any KYC or verifications for this account. So that's why I was not allowed to use this P2P option. So in order for you to use these P2P options, in order for you to fund your account, you need to get your account verified first. Okay, so that is also another thing that you need to take note right here. Now, with that all being said, Express, third party are the same thing, and I'm going to use third party apps in order for me to purchase. And I've tried once before. It took quite a long time before I received my USDT, which kind of like creates some panic to me when I use this third party to purchase it. So if you do not want all this hassle of using third party or Express or even like P2P that you doesn't have your fiat currency right here, my recommendation is that fund your MEXC account from other wallet. That is the fastest and easiest and the cheapest way ever in order for you to start trading with your MEXC account. Okay, so the question here is, how can I fund my wallet without purchasing any USDT from any of these options right here? So apart from buying USDT from all these options in under the buy crypto tab, you can also fund your wallet by transferring funds or USDT on into your MEXC account. So how to do that? Hover your mouse onto wallet again, click onto the spot. While you're in spot wallet, remember when I mentioned just now, spot wallet is one of the wallet that you will use in order for you to transfer your fund in and out from MEXC. So since now you wanted to fund your account, what you do is that you click onto the deposit button. Once you click onto that, they will ask you to select crypto. So in this case, I would like to fund my wallet by using USDT. You can also choose what are the other coins that you would like to send over to your MEXC account. So there are plenty of coins right here in order for you to choose from for you to fund your account. So for this case, I'm going to choose USD Tether, the first one. So I'm going to click on this one first. And next step, you need to select your network. Okay. For your network, it is very, very important. So please pay close attention to this. These are the networks that made available for USDT coin to be transferred on. And the network that you have chosen here, it has to be the same network that you choose from your other wallet. Say, for example, you're transferring funds from Bybit, for instance. Okay, if you choose TRX, which is like TRC20 network right here, it will appear to have this QR code and also this Tron TRC20 address. This is the code that you need to copy and paste it into your, let's say, Bybit. If you're using Bybit right now, paste this and copy this and paste this on your Bybit account, and make sure that you choose TRC20 network. Don't choose any other network, because if you choose this TRC20, if you copy this code right here, this address, and paste it on your Bybit, but unfortunately you choose some other network, which most of the time it won't allow you to do that transaction. But if just in case anything happens along the way, you won't be able to retrieve your fund. Okay, please remember that. Make sure you choose the correct or the exact same network from the other wallet that you want to transfer from. Okay, so this is how you do it. You just copy this one and go to your other wallet, and you just paste on this wallet address onto that. Make sure you choose the right network chain, and you just click transfer. That's it. So as simple as that. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. And from here, some other information that you might going to see here. Minimum deposit amount is 0.01 USDT. Their expected arrivals like 20 network confirmations. So different network, you have like different network confirmations. Let's say, for example, if I'm going to choose BSC right here, it has 16 network confirmations. And if I choose, let's say, Ethereum ERC20, is 64 network confirmations. And bear in mind, all of this network that you choose, it will have a different fee. How to check the fee is when you copy and paste this address onto your, let's say, Bybit wallet. On Bybit wallet, it will display how much it will be charged from there. So just going to show you some example, because this is a deposit wallet, you won't be able to see the fee. How to check the fee is basically this. I'm going to go out one step and I'm going to click on withdraw. Okay, so once I click on withdraw, you are going to see a similar interface right here. And from this withdraw, I can choose whichever address that I might have saved before So in order for you to withdraw funds out from your MEXC exchange, you need to save those addresses first. So for example, you wanted to send fund to your friend, you need to go onto this one and add withdrawal address. Just follow the instructions right here. What is going to be the currency that you want to transfer, which network that you're currently using, the address, and just optional for you to label who are there that you wanted to save this account from. Okay, then once you have that done already, I'm going to go back one step. Your address supposed to be appearing here when you click this button. Okay, so I click on select crypto, withdraw USDT, withdraw to whom, I can choose from here. And from here, you will see that if I'm going to choose this network, can you see that the fee charges is 1 USDT if I'm going to use TRC20 network, 1 USDT for BSC, for Ethereum is going to be 4 USDT, and Algo 2 USDT, and so on. So this is how do we check the fee charge or the transaction fee charge shall you choose those particular network in order for you to transfer your fund. Okay, so this one is charging like 20 USDT. We are going to use this Omni channel right here. Okay, so for me, I prefer to use either the TRX or the BEP, Binance Smart Chain, the BNB Smart Chain, and it's going to be faster, pretty fast actually. It took me only like probably a few minutes time before I receive my funds. So it's fun to transfer your funds right away by using either TRC20 or this BEP20 network. Okay, so how do you fund your account is basically pretty simple. So you just click on deposit button and you choose your USDT and also the network, which network that you wanted to use. Copy this address, go to your Bybit or whatever wallet, paste that address, make sure you choose the right network and click transfer. That's it. And you're going to expect your funds to arrive in a few minutes time. So that is how do you fund your wallet in order for you to trade. Okay, so apart from funding your wallet, you can also withdraw, send, and transfer, and you have a few more other options right here. But what's important right here, you need to understand how do you deposit, how do you withdraw, and how do you transfer. And what's the difference between withdraw and transfer right here is that withdraw is whereby I'm going to withdraw whatever balance that I'm having right here on my spot wallet on into someone wallet, which is out from MEXC. I'm withdrawing funds out from MEXC. Okay, I can withdraw to another MEXC account from my friend. I can also withdraw it to another exchanges like a Bybit, Binance, whatsoever. So you're withdrawing funds out from the MEXC wallet. While transfer is whereby internal transfer between your spot wallet to your future wallet or your fiat wallet or copy trade wallet. Out of all these wallets right here, you can transfer all these funds throughout, and it is going to be free of charge. And the transfer is going to be immediate. Okay, let me just demonstrate this to you. For example, I wanted to transfer, let's say 20 USDT to my futures wallet. Now, if I'm going to click on my futures wallet, it's going to be empty. It's nothing right here. So I'm going to click on spot wallet and I click transfer. This pop-up menu will appear, and under this first column right here, there is this button that you can toggle it between wallets. So in this case, I'm going to transfer from my spot wallet to my futures wallet. If you don't want to transfer to your future wallets, you can also choose from the drop-down menu. Either you can transfer to your fiat wallet or your future wallets. Okay, they only have like two options available right here. So in this case, I'm going to transfer to the futures wallet, and this is my USDT that I want to transfer. Then I key in my amount that I would like to transfer. So in this case, I'm going to put 10 USDT and I click transfer. And in my futures wallet, there's going to be 10 USDT appears here. You can also choose to display and close your display for this one. Okay, so your spot wallet, you have like $10 lesser, where I transfer all those the $10 just now to my futures wallet already. And when you click on this overview, it's going to show you what is going to be the total balance for all those wallets. If you scroll down, you're going to see your asset allocations, where mostly 81.75% is in spot, and some 10 USDT is under the futures wallet. Okay, so this is some extra information that you can see from your MEXC account. So go back to wallets again. And we have already talked about deposit. We have talked about transfer. I haven't talked about withdraw yet. So withdraw is basically is quite similar to deposit as well. So to withdraw funds out from your Maxi wallet, just click the withdraw button and click your whatever coin that you want to withdraw to. You can choose either to some on-chain delivery whereby you need to key in their address. So if you have some certain address that you already saved here, you can choose the address from here. If you doesn't have any address to transfer to, just click onto the manage address and add withdrawal address, and you just add on the address like what we did just now and set it as a whitelisted address. It is important that you set this as a whitelisted address so that it doesn't need any security verification required for you to withdraw anything lesser than 1000 USDT. The withdrawal is immediate. Okay, so that is why you need to take onto this one. Then you click on confirm, then you should be able to see your address right here that you have saved. So go back one page. When you click on withdraw your USDT, withdraw to whom, you can just choose your address from here, the available address. Once you click onto that, the address will appear here and the network will turn off to be appearing automatically from the address that you have already saved earlier on. And when you scroll down, if because since I did not save any address right here, I cannot go to the next stage. So on the next stage right here is whereby you can just key in the amount that you wanted to transfer to. Okay. And another options right here, apart from address, you can also transfer to MEXC users. MEXC user is whereby you just need to, again, you need to save their contact first or their address first. So in this case, I have this contact that I already saved. This is my another email with my another account. So I already have an address right here. So what I do here is that if I'm going to transfer this fund to this UID, okay, so what I can do is that I will just click onto this one and I will just choose this one, which is already saved earlier on, and the quantity that I would like to send to, say for example 10 USDT, and I will just click submit. This screen will appear. When I click fast withdrawal, this 10 USDT will appear in this account in a few minutes time. So that is how do we withdraw funds out from your Maxi wallet. Okay, so in terms of your funding of your account and also withdrawal of your funds, we already covered that under your wallet. So just remember that spot wallet is for you to transfer in and out. Okay, your funds in and out from Maxi. Transfer is whereby in within your wallets right here. And futures wallet is for you to use it to trade. Okay, so that is how where you start to trade in futures. All right, so now I have funded my future wallet with 10 USDT and I can start to trade with this 10 USDT already. Okay, so next step is that how am I going to do spot trading? Spot trading is whereby it is just that you are going to buy a certain coin. For example, you want to buy Bitcoin and you go to spot wallet here, this one, the spot option, and you click on to spot. Under the spot options screen, it might look a little bit overwhelming with a lot of information everywhere. On the left side, you can see this order book and all this, what you call it, the screen is already preset when you click onto that. On the left side is the order book. On the center here, you can see the chart. On the right side here, you can see the list of coins that you can purchase from there. So, for example, I would like to purchase Bitcoin, for instance. Either you can click over here on the search button. You can type that BTC USDT, which is here. You can just click over there. Don't choose on perpetual because perpetual it is where the futures trading takes place. So you're going to refer to a different chart on that. In this case, under spot trading, make sure you choose this Bitcoin US/USDT, being that Bitcoin is the coin that you want to buy or purchase, while USDT is the coin or collateral coin that you're going to use to purchase Bitcoin. Okay, so that's why the arrangement is as such. So in this case, if you would like to purchase, let's say Ethereum on the other hand, if you type ETH, Ethereum, it's going to display this as a ETH/USDT, whereby it means you wanted to buy Ethereum coin by using USDT as your collateral. Okay, So say for example, I want to buy this one, just click onto that. And over here, it will display, this is going to be the chart, okay? The chart for this Ethereum, ETH/USDT, the one that we choose just now. That is what it is appearing right here. So from this chart alone, there's a couple of options that you can play around with. One is the time frame. You can choose this different time frame for you to look at the movement of those particular coin. And here you can see some indicators, which is right now I can see my moving average has been preset to appear here. My volume is appearing here. And when you can turn on all these things, you can actually head on to this FX, which is your indicators. Click onto that. You can choose which one that you choose to appear. If I do not want my indicators to appear on my chart, I can just uncheck this button, and I can have a very empty chart right here. So that is how you empty your chart. So if you want to have some certain things to be add on top of your candlesticks, you can always hover your mouse to indicators, which is the FX button right here. Click onto that and just choose which one that you want the system to display. And you can also do some fine adjustment on the EMA. For this one is EMA. You can choose this one, and also some different colors as well. Okay, so this one I will just leave it right here. Now, next thing, once you have this coin that you have choose ready, you wanted to purchase that, and if you scroll down, there'll be this control bar right here in order for you to place a trade. For spot trading, most of the time there are two things that you can use. And in fact, it's three actually. One is limit trade, the other one is market trade, the other one is stop limit. If you understand these three differences right here, when you move on to your derivatives trading, it's going to be quite similar. Now, let me just roughly explain what is these three options first. Let me talk about market trade. For example, now the Ethereum price is moving at this 2269. This is the current price. If I'm going to choose market trade from here, what it means is that I'm going to purchase Ethereum at this current price immediately. All right. What if I don't want to purchase here? I want to wait for the price to go roughly about here at 2291. Then only I would like the system to purchase this Ethereum automatically for me. How can I do that? Okay, apart from clicking market where I can buy or purchase directly at whatever market price there is, I can also click onto this stop limit. Stop limit, I will have a certain options right here. Say for example, the trigger price, I would like it to purchase at 2288, for example. So which is here. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a bit. The control is a little bit stuck up. Okay, so I'm going to start purchasing. I want the system to purchase Ethereum at 2288. Okay, so this is the current price that I'm having right now. And this slider bar at the bottom right here, it will shows you as soon as I slide this, it will shows me how much of USDT I would like to use in order for me to buy ETH. For example, I'm just going to drag until $10, for instance, okay, 10.28. And when I click on buy ETH, you will have this order confirmations right here. And for this, it's just for informational. If you do not wish to look at this, no worry. You can just check this button, no more reminders, and click confirm. Once you have it there, when you scroll down, this is going to be your open orders. Open order means you don't have any running order yet. This is only an open position or running order. Okay, so running order means that you have this future position of this Ethereum USDT to be triggered when the price reach this. This is the trigger condition. So when the price reach 2288, which currently right now is 2271, the system will automatically help me to buy Ethereum at that amount that we already key in just now, okay, which is 10 USDT. All right, got it? So let me show you some other example. Another example is whereby I don't want to buy here. I don't want to wait for the price to go to 2288 just now to buy. I want the price to go lower then only I buy so that I can enjoy a lower price. That means I'm buying Ethereum on a discount. For example, now I want the system to buy for me if the price drop until 2250. Okay, so I scroll down again. I would like to click onto this limit. Okay, so this limit trade, I want the system to help me to buy when the price reaches 2250, which is now is at 2271. So when it drops down to 2250, I want the system to help me to buy Ethereum as much as 10.35, and I click buy ETH. Again, if you don't wish to see this, just click no more reminders and click confirm. All right. So now you have two orders in place. One is stop limit, where you're going to buy when the price reaches 2288. But this limit trade, on the other hand, is that this is the limit trade. It will help you to buy when the price reaches 2250. Okay, so the trigger conditions and also the price is going to be a little bit different as compared to your stop limit purchase. Okay, so this is how do you use your what most of the traders call out there as dollar cost average down. So as soon as the price goes down lower, you want it to buy for you. If it goes lower, you want it to buy some more because you are practically buying at a lower price. Okay, so the ideology of trading in spot is whereby you wanted to buy the coin or whatever coin or pair that you're currently wanted or interested to invest on. You wanted to buy at a lower price and sell it when it goes higher. So as simple as it sounds like, buy low, sell high if you don't have any positions open. But if you have some positions open, you wanted to do exactly the same thing, like when it goes lower, you want to keep on buying. That technique, we call it as a dollar cost average down, okay, or DCA. So in this case, what I've showed you just now, limit trade, it is best used if you wanted to do DCA. Stop limit is whereby you wanted to wait the price to go to a certain limit before you buy that coin. Okay. Now, what is the difference between spot trading and derivatives is whereby you can only buy your whatever coin that you wanted to buy, but if the price went down, you are going to lose money. Okay. So when you lose money, you wanted to close the order. That is where you need to sell it. Okay, but if you don't have any positions running, you cannot sell anything. Okay, so let me just show you one example. I'm going to place a market trade right now at whatever price there is. Okay, so market trade, I'm going to click onto this one. Market trade, that means I'm going to buy with the current price right now, whatever price there is, I wanted to buy immediately. So I just pull my slider bar to, let's say, $6, and I click on buy ETH. And you can see that ordered successfully. Okay, so ordered successfully. How to check my open positions right here? Basically, I won't see my Ethereum over here. You see that? This is my open order, which hasn't been triggered yet, untriggered. And my order history, oh yeah, it is appearing in order history. So in order history, this one, the coins that you already purchased, it will show you as a history only. Basically, where do you check whether which coins that in your possessions right now, you need to go back all the way to your wallets. So I'm gonna head on to my spot wallet again and click on wallets and click on spot, and you scroll down, and I'm going to see this amount of ETH that I already bought just now early on. Okay, so let's say, for example, the price of Ethereum has dropped down. I don't want to hold this. I wanted to sell it back. Okay, I want to cut loss. Let's say I lose money already. I don't want to hold Ethereum anymore. So there are two places that you can go. You can either go back to your spot trading and find your Ethereum coin again, or else you can also click onto this one, trade Ethereum USDT. So please make sure you choose the first one, Ethereum USDT, because that is where you bought your Ethereum from. Do not choose some other coins because it will freeze your ETH and you can't do that until you cancel their order. Okay, so make sure you choose whichever channel that you have purchased from. If you purchase using USDT, now you need to sell it back and getting your USDT again. So click onto the first option. It will bring back to the same screen right here. and go back down, you will see that this is your available amount of ETH that you have bought just now. And I wanted to sold everything. So I slide the slider bar to 100% and I click on sell ETH, and that's it. I managed to sold this ETH. It becomes zero already, right? So where did my money go? It will actually go to my spot account again. So if I go back to my spot wallet one more time, if you could check out from here, you see that there is no more Ethereum coin and all those has been transferred back to my USDT. Then that is going to be my balance right here. Okay, so let's move on to the future trade where all the big money comes into pictures. Under the future trades, you just hover your mouse in futures and click onto this perpetual futures. And you will be led to the screen that looks something like this. It's going to be slightly different from what you saw under the spot trading wallet, where you have this a few more options available right here. On the left side, there's some information that is you can use it to refer to. The first bar or row of coins right here are all my favorite coins that I have saved. So if it doesn't have any favorite coin, maybe this one it just appear to have some random pair coins that is going to be displayed here, which is not important at all. This first row is going to be some announcement and some notification, which is not important as well. From here, what you can see is that this left side button right here, they're going to display all these available coins for you to choose from. Okay, you can also save some of the coins that has this blue color tick, which is star right here, is my favorite coin. And when you click onto these favorite coins, and these are all my favorite coins that I have saved previously. Sorry, these are all the favorite coins that I've saved previously. If you do not want or you don't have any favorite coins right yet, click onto this USDT-M. Okay, why USDT-M is because our collateral coin or the coin available in my future wallet right now is only USDT. Now, what is the difference between USDT-M and CoinM is whereby CoinM, you are going to use USD to trade as your collateral base coin. Okay, so USDT-M, you are going to use USDT as your base coin. And you will also notice that USDT-M have more pair coins for you to choose from as compared to CoinM, which only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pair of coins that you can trade. So for me, I will always go for this USDT-M. So say, for example, now I wanted to trade Bitcoin. You can just scroll right here, or you can also search for whatever coin that you want to search for. For example, I want to search for Polkadot. Let me try to type DOT. So this is the Polkadot USDT perpetual, and click onto that. And the chart is going to change to this Polkadot chart. Okay, can you see that this is the .USDT perpetual last price? And from here is going to be some similar controls that you can have on the top right here, where you can change the time frame. You can also put in some indicators if you want to put in. You can also remove it. You can make your chart to go blank. You can also draw some lines onto that if you wish to draw that onto the left side button right here. You can choose those lines, like for example, I draw some, let's say, horizontal line. So horizontal line, let me just put one line right here, click onto that, and that's it. It is already there. And you can also choose to drag and move this around. The control is very, very similar to TradingView. So if you know how to use TradingView, this is basically the same. Okay, so you can just click it, delete it. Okay, so this is a TradingView view. Okay, if you click onto this original button, it's going to display the original display from MEXC. For me, I am used to the TradingView view. That is where I click onto this one. Okay, so you can choose in between these two. Now, what's next on the order book right here? The Polkadot price has been running at 9.297. And this is the current price. These are all the order that has been placed, the conditional order that has been placed right here. And these are also the conditional trades that has been placed right here, which hasn't been triggered yet. Okay, so it's going to wait for the price to drop down or go up here in order for them to buy or sell. So a healthy order book will have a balance between the buyer and seller. So right here, you can see that the seller is getting strong at 60, 90%, 50 over percent as compared to the buyer, which is like lesser than that. So what does it mean? That if you have a less stronger seller that comes to picture, can you see that the price is going to go down? Okay, the prices might actually go down. So how can I place a trade? On the right side here, there are a couple of things that you need to pay attention to. One is open, close. I will always use open. I will never use close button, and I would explain that why as well. And there is this cross mode and isolated mode. For it depends on your strategy whether you want to use isolated or cross mode is practically fine. But for me, I will always use cross mode. But however, one thing to take note on, this is very super important, guys. When you use MEXC to trade, and if you're using cross mode, okay, now let me talk about what's the difference between isolated and cross mode first, okay? Say, for example, now I have $10 in my wallet. I'm going to use $1 to place a trade, and I have $9 in my wallet. If I'm going to use isolated mode, if that particular trade hits liquidation price, I'm going to lose $1 and I still have my $90 in my wallet. However, if I'm going to choose cross mode, on the other hand, not only that $1 will be lost, my $9 balance in my wallet will be lost as well. And not only that, only to MEXC. Say, for example, just imagine that I have a couple of positions that's running in profits, okay? And so happen one of the trades hits liquidation price. What will happen is that not only that trade will be liquidated, the rest of the profitable trades will be liquidated as well, regardless of how much of profit that you are gaining at that time, and also whatever balance that you have in your wallet. So please take serious cautiousness note on this one when you trade using MEXC. Okay, so for my style, I will always use cross mode because I need the range. But if you use cross mode, please make sure that you set your stop loss. Okay, so how to use this one? Okay, cross mode or isolated mode. Once you've chosen that, click confirm. Next one is on the leverage. The leverage, one of the plus point about MEXC is whereby they offer very high leverage up to 200 times. And my preferences when I use my strategy to trade, I always use maximum leverage. Of course, this will depend on whichever strategy that you might want to use, because I believe some of the traders out there do not like to use high leverage. They are going to use a very, very low leverage, as low as like maybe 10 or lesser than 10. And that is absolutely fine. Like I said, depending on your trading preferences. For my case, I wanted to use the maximum leverage from here. So I will just drag all the way to 200x, click confirm. So once these two things are set already, next thing is that to choose this limit, market, and trigger trade. As in the spot trading earlier on, limit is for you to do dollar cost average down, or you wanted to purchase, buy, or sell according to the reverse direction of the movement of the candle. Okay, for example, the candle now is moving downwards, right? It's red color moving downwards. So I want it to move down to certain point and buy or long the position for me. That is what limit is all about. So the same goes to if you want to short, okay? I want the price to go up to certain price, then short it down so they can have a bigger range or a better range. So that is what limit is all about. Market is pretty simple. Whatever price currently that is running, I wanted to place a position straight away. So in this case, let me just place one position first. Market trade, click on the market trade. I drag on my slider bar. As I drag on my slider bar, it will appear this USDT, how much I will use to place this particular position. Then I'm going to click on either open long or open short. You will also notice that even though the leverage is 200x, is the same applies to long and short. However, something that will actually happen that will make the rate between the long and short is going to be slightly different. Slightly different. Like for this one is like 2.5869, 2.5951. Okay, so it's going to be slight different. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to just show you an example of opening a short position by using 2.5951 USDT. So I will just click on open short. All right, so there is my position right here, my open position, which is running on 2% of profit. And this button right here, when you click there, it will share this PNL poster. where you can share it with your friends, and you can also have a few other interface, which is very, very beautiful. From here, of course, it's animated. If you're going to save this as a picture, this thing won't actually moving. Okay, so from here you can also choose to whether to show your P&L amount to toggle it on and off. Okay, so most of the time I won't show this one due to my own personal reason. I do not want people to know how much I'm making. Okay, you can just guess. Okay, but that is actually not important anyway. Okay, and you can also choose to where to share this particular poster to, or you can download this image and share it later on. It's fine as well, so up to you. Okay, so they have a couple of features right here, which is really cool. So close this again. All right, now my trade is running on negative, which is on drawdown already. So this is negative 28%. What if the price keep on going higher? I wanted to set my stop loss. Okay, how to set my stop loss is whereby on this TPSL button right here, if I'm going to click on this add button, it will appear this particular screen where I can set my stop loss settings. Okay, so when I set my stop loss setting, what is actually stop loss is that I am putting a short position where I expect the price to go down. But unfortunately, now the price doesn't go down. It kind of like reverse back up a bit. So I do not want it to go all the way high up where I lose money, right? I want it to go maybe until here, and if it keep on going up, I want it to stop from going up, and I want the system to stop this order for me. Okay, particular, let's say 9.43. This is 9.43 right here, and I want the system to cut this order at 9.43 for me. That is what stop loss means. So I click onto this button and I click on 9.43, and it will shows you this one. Stop loss price 9.43 is too close to estimated liquidation price, where liquidation price shows here is 9.463. Okay, so what is actually means is that if the price go all the way up and hit 9.463, my whole position is going to be liquidated. And since I am using cross mode, okay, so since I'm using cross mode, not only this position of $2 will be liquidated, all the rest of the balance of my wallet will be liquidated as well. So with that being said, I need to set a stop loss before it even hit the liquidation price. So for this one, I'm going to set it at, let's say, 9.38. Okay, so at 9.38, if the price go all the way to 9.38, I'm going to experience negative 159% of loss. That is going to cost me a $3 3.6852 USDT. So if you are satisfied with that, just click confirm, and that's it. Your stop loss has been set. The same goes to take profit as well. So take profit, you are going to set it from here. Say for example, my trade has been running down and it is running on profit because this is a short position, right? And I wanted to close the order at certain point, let's say 9.006. So I will just click onto here and click on 9.006, and I'm going to experience this 600% of profit that gives me $14. Okay, if you wish to just set that, this is click confirm. Now, in my case, most of the time I don't set my take profit. That's why you can see crazy profits from me, like more than 10,000%. For last 2 days ago, one of the trade actually hit up to 37,000%. That is like 370 times of return, and that is super super crazy. And it happens in only for the past 24 hours. Once you have set that already, what you are going to do with this particular trade, you have certain options. If it's running on profit, you want it to close ready, you can click the flash close button. Or you wanted to close partially. Partially means I wanted to close, let's say it is running on profit. Just imagine this is running on profit right now, which is on profit. I can close half of it, okay? Whereby here, there is this small arrow button clicking to the right. It will display the rest of the options. So on the price, I want to click on market price. And I don't want to choose 100%. I wanted to click half of it. So whatever profit that I have again from here, it will collect 50% out from this value. Say, for example, you have even on loss as well. If it is like negative 4%, if I close 50%, I'm going to close 2% out from here. Okay, so what I do is that, for example, now it's 2%, 50% off. Okay, now 4%, I'll close short. it is going to close $2 that I'm going to have like this. Half of the profit already collected. And if you notice that from my $2 position, now it's become 1.22. You see that? So not only they will collect the unrealized profit to my profitable wallet, it will also close my margin as well. So the margin is going to be reduced. However, the percentage still maintained at the same rate. So the more it go down, of course, the more it's going to be profited. Now, for example, now it's 8%. Bear in mind, this is the balance that I have, the margin that I have right now, 1.22. Let me just show it one more time to you. Market trade, I'm going to choose 50%. So watch, 6% and 1.22. When I click close, 6% is the same. I already choose half of the profits already collected, and 1.22 is already become 0.6165. You see that? So the more time you collect from here, the lesser the margin is going to be. So say, for example, I want to close for good this position. I am satisfied with this 10%. I want to close for good. Click on the flash close button, and there goes. You already collected your profit out from there. Okay, so that is how do we use your market trade. It's pretty easy. And just now we have placed one position which is running on a little bit of profits, but you will see that the amount is getting lesser. Okay, why is that so? Because when you use market trade, there will be a fee charged to it. We call it the taker fee. Okay, say for example, $1 I place on the trade right now, $1. If I close it, I will actually lose a certain percentage over here. MEXC is currently running on a promotion where they only charge 0.03% if you use a market trade order like this. Okay, so if you use a conditional trade or limit trade, they are having this promotion of zero fees charge. Okay, so if you wanted to save on that, but of course for me that is very small amount of money. I don't really pay much attention of that, but for those of you who are cost concerned, you might wanted to take note of this. For market order or market position, they will charge 0.03%, which is relatively low as compared to some other exchanges out there. Okay, but for limit trade or conditional trade, they are going to give you zero fee as their promotional rate. I do not know until when they are going to offer this zero fee kind of thingy, but that is the current promotions that has been given by MEXC. Okay, so flash close, done. All right, so that was on the market trade. On limit trade is like what I've shown you on the spot trading just now. Same thing goes. I wanted the system to place a long position if this price drop until here, for example, 8.7, 8.8, okay, 8.8. Why I wanted to wait for it dropping down here to buy? Because I am buying at a lower price. So basically, I'm buying something at a discounted price. So if this price go up, I'm going to enjoy more profits from there. So that option is called limit order. Okay, so limit order, I click onto that limit order, and I wanted to set the price to go down at 8.8, 8.8. Okay, and this is just leave it over there. Quantity, you don't need to do anything, just slide the slider bar how much you wanted to use in order for you to place this position. Say for example, I've just simply just drag it here. It will use up to like 2.3063 USDT. Then I'm going to click open long position. Can you see that the position already in place? So I just need to wait until this thing drops until here. The system will automatically place a long order for me from this point. Okay, so how to check that? If you are going to hover your mouse onto open order, it's going to show that this is your open order at this current price that is going to be triggered. Now it's incomplete, which is untriggered, not yet being triggered yet. Okay, so if you feel like I do not want this one already, I wanted to re-input or re-enter a new trade, I want to delete this one. Over the right side there is this revoke button. Okay, like this, a dustbin button right here. If you click one time, there goes, the trade will be canceled. So nothing's going to happen. You just remove your trade. Okay, so that's on the limit trade, applies to a long position. What if the price go all the way up and I know that the price is expected to go down anytime soon? So I want it to go up at certain point before it shorts the position down. Can I do that? Definitely yes. Again, that is a limit order. but you place the amount at higher, let's say 9.8. So I'm going to click 9.8, type it down here, slide the slider bar, and I'm going to click on the open short position. Then the line is going to appear here. So what does it mean? It means that I'm going to wait for the system or the price action to go all the way up here to short it down. So the lower it goes, the more I'm going to be profited. Okay, and your order is going to appear here. This is going to be a sell short order at this 9.8 order price, and of course it hasn't been triggered. That's why it shows that incomplete. So you do not want this. Again, you can revoke it, and there's this pen button here for you to input the quantity and also the price trigger point. If you do not want it to trigger at 9.8, maybe you want it to trigger earlier, let's say a 9 only. So I just change to 9 and click confirm, and it will eventually place your order. Why is that so? Because 9 is here and the price now is 9.308. So what happened was I am having one running position instead. Okay, so limit order is whereby you want the price to move to a certain point, then it will place the position for you. But what if, like just now, the example that I gave you, I want the price to move to 9.8 to short it down, but I want it to be triggered earlier. So I click on 9, which is at the bottom. So the current price right now is already 9.38. 9 is at the bottom, which is here. So what happened was, if I click onto that open short position, it is going to help me to place the position right away. So the limit trade has been triggered right away, and it has been considered as a current market trade. Okay, so you get what I mean? So that is how do you use your limit order, be it a long position or a short position. It's the same thing, just reverse it back. But my favorite right here is going to be the trigger order. So triggered order means that, for example, now I want to long this position, but since the price is going down right now, I don't want to long it first. I want to wait for it to have enough volume for the push until here where it goes higher than this point to place my long position. For instance, 9.8. Okay, so I want to click onto here 9.8, where I want the system to help me to place a long position when it reached 9.8. And the next options here is that this one is very important. Make sure you click onto this button and turn it to blue color where you cannot put in any value right here. Okay, if you don't do that, you will still have one more value that you need to put. What is this value? Is that this is trigger price. This is the price in USDT. What you're supposed to do is that you need to put in 9.8 again, whereby 9.8 is the trigger price. 9.8 is going to be the price that you're going to put into the market. Okay, then only you slide onto the slider bar. If you don't put this one, what will happen? The trade will only be triggered, but it will not help you to place the trade. It just triggered the trade, that's it, but it won't place the trade for you. So make sure that you key in the same amount, or just to be safe, don't key in this. Instead, click onto this button and make it to blue color where you can't key in anything from here. So that is the safest point. Okay, so pull the slider bar again on how much you want to use onto that and click on open long position. You see that the position was here. Now I just need to wait for the price to move all the way up to have enough volume for it to push all the way up here. Then the system will automatically place a long position as it goes up. Then it's going to be good. So this trade hasn't been triggered yet. Where to see this trade? When you click onto open order, under the open order, there will be this limit order, take profit or stop loss order, and trigger order. So this is a triggered order that hasn't been triggered yet. One of the latest function that has been introduced by MEXC is that since this trade hasn't been triggered, initially I cannot set any stop loss. But now you can see that this stop loss and take profit button is already available here. So what I do, you can see that I don't have any take profit and stop loss being set yet. When the moment when I click this order, I just straight away click onto the open long position. Now, where to set your stop loss? There are actually two places where you can set your stop loss, either when the trade already been triggered or hasn't been triggered. So in this case, it hasn't been triggered yet. It's under this trigger order. How do I place my stop loss is that I need to just click onto this pen button. This thing will appear again. Scroll down, do your stop loss, let's say 9.5. Okay, so when you reach 9.5, I'm going to lose 600%. That cost me $11 USD. Okay, so I click confirm from here, then the stop loss will be set. Okay, so once the stop loss has been set, then you are practically safe, and you just need to wait for the order to be triggered if it goes until here. But what if the price doesn't go until here? It goes all the way down. Doesn't matter, because your order has not been triggered yet and it is still there. So what you can do, you can remove the order by just revoke this, or you can also hover your mouse to this cross right here and cancel order, and there it goes. Your order will be gone. Okay. Another place where you can set your stop loss is when you place your order the time. Here, for instance, I wanted to place a conditional order again at 9.8. Click onto this market, turn it to blue, slide the slider bar, and right before I click onto open long, there is this small check boxes right here that you can set your take profit or stop loss for long position. And this is your short position take profit or stop loss if you want to place a short position. So in this case, my conditional order is an open long position. So right before I click onto this green button right here, I click onto this checkbox, and this thing is going to appear. So what I do is I'm just going to put in my stop loss 9.7. It's going to show me I'm going to lose negative 200%, and this is how much money that I will lose before I click on open long. So once I click on open long, can you see that this position has been placed? And if you check this again under the open order, triggered order, this is my order that we placed just now, the stop loss has already appeared here because I already keyed here before I click the open long button. Okay, so that's how do you set your triggered order or your conditional long position by using this trigger order right here. Okay, so once you have that done ready, basically you should be able to place a trade under the cross and the leverage. These three options, you should be able to know what's the differences and when to use these and how to use this ready, how to collect your partial profits, and also how do you close the order by having a profitable order. Okay, so let us just try some other position. Let me try a few trades for you just to show you, just for the fun of it, since we are here. And I'm just going to check on, let's say, some other coins right here. Let's say this one, sweet. Place a market order, just pull the slider bar, open a long position, let it run. So now I have one position running. Let's say I'm going to choose some other position, some other coin. Let me just try this one. Okay, so I'm just randomly putting some, some positions right here, just for the fun of it. So at least you have something to look at on the screen right here. Okay, just put on a few. All right, so now I am having this three position that is running on negative. Okay, Bitcoin short, SUI long. This one is a long position. Now you can see that all this thing is running on negative, right? And all this I am using this cross mode. And if I'm using cross mode, it's very, very dangerous because when all of these trades are running consecutively at the very same time, and especially when I'm using cross mode, they are sharing the balance of my wallet right here as my collateral. So for each of the trade, there will be a liquidation price. An estimated liquidation price, if any of these order hit the liquidation price, if one of these has been liquidated, the rest of this, even though it is a profitable trade, it will be deleted. It will be liquidated. Okay, and that includes the balance in my wallet. Okay, so still this one is on the negative one. It's been running on drawdown. I don't want this. I don't want to lose anymore. I want to cut loss. So just click onto this flash close. It will close the order for you. Okay, so for this one, you know that it is running on negative 63 and it still has the possibility to go up. Let's say, for example, I don't want to close so much. I want to close half of it. How you can do that? Just click onto this arrow button so that you can see some other options that are hidden right here. Click onto 50%, a market price, and click onto 50% and click onto the long button. So instead of 0.71 as your margin put, if I click onto this, it will actually turns into 0.3763. Okay, And another interesting options of MEXC is that you can actually reverse this trade. This is a, let me just go back to here. This is a long position, right? Can you see that is running on drawdown? I can actually reverse this to a short position. Just confirm. So it would turn it to a short position instead. Can you see that? How interesting is that, right? So it become a short position right now and is running on 10% of profits. Okay, so that's really interesting, something that is quite cool. So say, for example, I have this Bitcoin trade that's running on profit. When I set my stop loss, right, another cool features of a MEXC is whereby, let's say this is running on profitable trades already, because since it's running on negative, I can't show you. If it is running on a profitable trade, I wanted to move my stop loss to my entry price. This is my entry price right here. I can actually click onto this button, okay, and it will help you to quick fill your either take profit or your stop loss. For example, I wanted to move my stop loss to my entry, so when I click onto this SL button right here, it will automatically help me to fill in this amount, which is quite cool. And eventually, if the price drop back at the entry price, I'm going to lose zero money and zero USDT. So that if your trade has been running on profit like this, so I click onto that, over your mouse, stop loss, and zero, right? So I click confirm. So it will say that the trigger price is close, very close to the current price. So it may be triggered immediately. If you confirm you want to do that, just click on confirm. So now my stop loss has been set. It's running on 5%. So let's watch this one. If let's say this 6% drop all the way down to the entry price, it will help me to close the order and I don't lose anything. Okay, so since it's running on profits, okay, so if running on profit, maybe I wanted to move it slightly higher. Let's say I wanted to set it 5% of profit. Okay, for example, this one I will just increase some numbers right here. I do not know how much. Okay, this is maybe eight. Sorry, this is a short, right? Short position. Okay, so this is on 2%. Okay, 6.5. Let's say 5.8. 3%, 5.5. 4.3, 5.29%. Okay, so I wanted to close the order with 5.29% of profit, which is in green color. So I click confirm. Again, it's going to say that it's going to be quite close to the current price. It might trigger immediately. If I click confirm now, it might actually trigger immediately. But of course, now it's running on profit already. It doesn't trigger that. It will wait until like this 14% drop until 5%. It will help me to close the order. Same goes to this as well. Now it's 45% on profit, 69. So when I click onto this take profit and this one, stop loss. So I click onto this one, it will help me to close the order at zero, but I don't want it to wait to zero because remember, there is always some fees that is going to happen, okay? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just reduce the number. I want it to close the order at 11% of profit and I click confirm. Okay, apparently the price already moved more than that, so I cannot set on 11%. Maybe I set on lower. Now it's getting even lower, or maybe like negative. So what I can do is that just move on to the stop loss to zero. Oh yeah, okay, that's it. So I managed to set the price to entry price, okay, which is at zero. So let's say I wanted to set it to higher at 11%. So it will change to 11%. So now it's on 87% of profits. Now I'll just wait until like if it drops until there, then I'm going to let the system do its own work. Okay, so this one you can just print your profitable amount of this P&L poster where you can share it with your friends, like how much you have gained from your particular trades. Okay, so that is basically how do you use your MEXC account for you to place your trade and close your order and stuff like that. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you have any question, oh, can you see that the start position has been closed? It has been closed and you already reached at 11% of profit, and that is where I have profited some money over here and been credited to the available amount of wallet. So now I am having this Bitcoin trade that's still running on a 21% of profit, and I will just let it run until it hits to my stop loss, which is at a 5% of profit. Then just let it close. Okay, so if it continue to goes down, this is a short position. If it go down further, then I'm going to profit even more. So I'm just going to let it run on its own. Okay, so that's how do you use your MEXC account to place your limit order, market, and triggered order by using MEXC. How do you control this? How do you open? How do you set your stop loss? How do you take partial profit? And how do you close your order? So that's it for this particular video. If you have any question at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And for those of you who doesn't have any MEXC account yet, please remember to sign up for your MEXC account using my link. Okay, so where to find that link? I have already included that into the description area, and also the QR code at the beginning of this video. Okay, scan the QR code, leads you to that. Follow the step-by-step instruction to start and also register your new MEXC account. Okay, so until then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'm see you very, very soon.